I'm not saying, by the way, that this is a good outcome. I'm saying that this is the outcome that we have. And you have to ask yourself a simple question. What do you think is going to result in the best possible outcome for this world? Is it that we deliver the Democratic Party into the hands of genocidal Zionists and we reward them and we support them? Or is it better to take a stand now and try as hard as we can to change the policies before November, to intimidate Joe Biden, to intimidate the Democratic Party, to develop our own independent political power? And maybe we'll fail. Maybe that is what we will fail at doing. Maybe we won't be able to pressure Biden. Maybe we won't be able to stop the genocide. But I'm going to try. And I'm not going to deliver myself up to pathetic internet arguments over lesser of two evils 5 months before the election. You fucking coward. Is today election day? Did we suddenly have a time skip? I'm going to be arguing that Donald Trump is a massive threat to this world, just like Joe Biden is, because that's the truth. I'm not going to lie about Joe Biden to make it easier for you. I'm going to tell the truth about Biden, and if it makes him lose, that's too fucking bad. He should be better. Do you think the world was a better place because of people that were transactional little worms and careerists? The reason we got the Civil Rights Act is because people went down to the South and started registering voters right in the face of the Ku Klux Klan, pointing guns at them, cops with dogs and fire hoses spraying them, and they got assassinated and they got lynched, and people kept doing it. And you're going to tell me you're scared to not vote for Joe Biden? You fucking worm. Shut the fuck up. The reason why anything good happened to this country is because people were willing to fight for it. And people died for it. And you're going to return their sacrifice and the luxuries and the freedoms that you have been granted by those courageous people by being a worm when you're called upon? When your generation is called upon, when you are called upon to fight for justice, you're going to hide, you're going to turn away, you're going to vote for Joe, you're going to say, but what about my abortion rights, Mike? That's the way you're going to be? Did you never read history? Did your heart never call out to the generations before you? Did you never say to yourself, I hope that I was that brave? I hope that if I had been alive then, I would have stood up with those people. So now you are called upon. This is your generation's moment. This is justice. We all know what justice is. We all know what the right thing to do is. And you're going to do some sort of pathetic Machiavellian calculation? Well, who do you think you are? Pathetic. Turn away from the voting discourse. Stop being a news consumer and start being a political actor. Like, Jesus Christ. How is this even a question? Do you think we would have got the Civil Rights Act if everybody had just said, well, you got to vote for LBJ. You don't want to make him lose the election. Do you think we would have freed the slaves if everybody said, well, you got to vote for the Whig Party? The Republican Party is a third party. You're going to waste your vote. It's the Democrat Republican Party and the Whig Party. And that's the way it is. It's a two-party system. It's so unrealistic for us to have an abolitionist party. Yeah, sure, the Whigs may not be good on slavery, but they're better than the Democrats. We need to have a strong Whig party. Yeah, sure, the Whigs, they're not really saying much about slavery. And yeah, there's a lot of pro-slavery Whigs, but there's a lot of great anti-slavery Whigs. Liberals got this right in 1856. How are you not able to get it right in 2024 when you have generations of examples?